Then we have Burnham and Flower. Basically, that's just for our insurance renewal, and the only difference I could see to put on it was to take off, we had a provision on the insurance for removal of the building next door if anything were to happen to it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else that's
How much was
changed.
that a year?
I don't know what they charged us for that. We had an amount of $28,000 for debris removal. So we can take that off because it's gone.
Oh, okay. What
So-
was the total bill? That's what I was wondering.
We don't have a bill. This is just
Okay.
our renewal, what we have insured. We have the township hall insured for $153,900. We have the transfer station insured for $14,600. Contents on the hall for $11,200. And then we have the voting equipment and the copy machine insured, and all computers, 2 printers, and the software.
Do you have a rough idea what it was last year, just a ballpark figure?
Well, insurance and bonds last year was $4,568, but that would be for this, for our workman's comp. They'll give us a quote before.
Before we have to sign a contract?
Yeah, this is just, if there was anything that we needed to add, take off, and the only thing I know of is the building next door. Okay, we have a letter from Department of Labor and Economic Growth regarding the Uniform Video Services Local Franchise Act. It states that the Commission shall file a report with the Governor and Legislature by February 1 of each year that shall include information on the status of competition for video services in the state and recommendations for any needed legislation. A video service provider shall submit to the Commission any information requested by the Commission necessary for the preparation of the annual report. To assist the Michigan Public Service Commission staff with filing the report to the Governor and Legislature, please complete our electronic survey, which is located at michigan.gov MPSC. Please submit your responses to the survey by November 30th. It's quick and easy, should take about 10 to 15 minutes of your time. It is important that MPS staff not only receives feedback from the providers, but also the franchise entities as well. This is something that needs to be taken care of. We have a letter here from Paul Beck, November 8th, 2009. It amazes me that the taxpayers of Lake Township are sending 3 individuals to the MTA convention meeting at a cost of $800 each. 2 of these board members would not sign the MTA Principles of Governance. Why should people who refuse to sign such a sensible document represent us at our expense? It makes no sense. I am still waiting for a copy of the Rules of Order followed at Lake Township meetings, which I requested in June 2009. The supervisor promised they would be forthcoming. When? What does he consider a timely length of response? I sent a FOIA to get a copy of the rules. It seems that no such document exists. Need I say more? I guess I'll have to if I get no response. And correspondence from the state treasurer. He is looking for feedback and information on how the reduction in revenue sharing payments might be affecting our township. He's trying to determine just how problematic revenue sharing reductions have been and will continue to be for local units of government. He's also interested in engaging support for additional revenues that could restore revenue sharing cuts in the current budget. He's interested in our responses to the following questions. Have you reduced or are you planning to reduce staffing for public safety? What other steps, if any, have been taken to reduce the impact of the reduction in revenue sharing, i.e. what other programs or initiatives have been cut to hold police and fire protection harmless? What steps, if any, has your local unit taken to alert local, regional, and state officials to the issues your unit is currently facing or will have to address in the months to come? In planning your next budget cycle, how will revenue sharing and declining property taxes impact spending plans for the near-term future? Given the cuts in revenue sharing payments, would you support targeted revenues if they were to be directed to the state's revenue sharing program? I believe this issue warrants continued review and consideration and would be interested in reading your responses to the above questions. Please email your responses. And I think I put a copy of this in all your packets so that if you want to send something. Then the other that weren't on there, we have a notice of hearing for electric customers of DTE. They may implement a levelized 2010 power supply cost recovery factor of negative 5.64 mils per kilowatt hour for customers' electric bills for the 12-month period beginning January 1, 2010 through December 31st, and other approvals if the Michigan Public Service Commission approves its request. This hearing is to be held on December 3rd at 9 a.m. and any interested persons may participate. And I think you can also make a statement in writing, and I'll make copies if anyone wants a copy of this. This was the ISO. Were you going to work with Tori on this?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we also have a notice of hearing from the Huron County Planning Commission. They are holding a public hearing on Wednesday, December 2nd at 7 p.m. for a zoning ordinance amendment for wind energy systems. On-site wind energy conversion systems. So if anyone would like a copy of this, I can make that after the meeting.
That's it? Okay. Any petitions? Old business. Did we get any bids on snow plowing?
Yes. Did you, Lisa dropped one off tonight. Did you get any in the mail? This is from Conkey Construction and Snow Plowing. Snow plowing at Township Hall located on Kindy Road will include snow plowing of all parking areas in front of building and shoveling of front door and handicap ramp. $35 each plow. Snow plowing of transfer station located on Sand Road will include plowing of driveway areas around building and straight back from dumpsters and building, including entrance and exit. $45 each. Billed monthly. Proof of insurance and liability supplied upon request. This is a flat bid of $1,500 for the year from Brandon Lick. Fritz Snow Plowing. Snow will be plowed at 2 inches or more unless otherwise advised. Township Hall, $30 per plowing with sidewalk clearing. Transfer station, $40 per plowing with shoveling in front of shed doors and around trash compactor. Salt available, $6.50 per 50-pound bag plus $15 per application. Liability is enclosed with the bid, and they will bid on a monthly basis. And this is their certificate of insurance.
Who's that with?
Fritz, Snow Plowing, Mike and Brandon. Fritz.
You say nothing about when the transfer, when the recycle trailer comes in.
They knew that it had to be,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's in there.
Yeah. So it's just, he said $40 per plowing, so it would be whatever days had to be done, and $30 at the Township Hall.
Okay.
Last year for snow plowing.
Pardon?
What we budgeted last year for snow plowing?
Well, it's in with maintenance, which also includes the lawn. So, I'd have to go get a breakdown. If you like that, I can do that.
I nice and roughly.
Yeah, they're roughly all, introduce it, we can make a motion to select somebody, we can do that. We'll
Okay,
take a break.
okay.
Gypsy moss, you already read that, so we're not gonna do anything on it.
We still have to, make a motion. So are we, if we're in new business now, you want me to go check on that? Or-
Yeah, go ahead.